Welcome everyone back to Fallout 4 Clean and Rebuild, where we try to clean up the Commonwealth and rebuild as much as we can. Last episode we started with Lexington. I'll quickly open the map so we can see where we are. Okay, so here we've got Lexington Apartments, we've got Corvega down over here, super duper mod, and we went and cleaned as best we could the super duper mod, but something wasn't working properly. Now since then I figured out where the problem is, so I had to now go and re-clean the super mod and everything that I did in the last episode, and it's actually everything's working 100%. I also updated the mod list on the Nexus mods community thing. So you guys go and check the first episode. Otherwise I'll link the mod thing into the description of the video, and you guys can go and check it out. And I added something because of one of the little things that didn't work was the tree mod, so I can plant trees. So instead of trying to work out now amongst all the mods which one is conflicting, I just added a mod that automatically adds all the trees in. So I'll show you that, guys, when we get out of here. So I thought I just want to show you this and look at the difference. Look how clean this place is, all the way down there. Now the first time we went through here we could scrap a lot of the stuff, but not everything. So that's been fixed just by adjusting the one mod a little bit. The scrap, I think it was the scrap everything mod. Instead of selecting the DLC version, you take the normal version and do the plugins for the DLC separately. That fixed the one thing. And you can see there's a big difference here. We basically taken everything out. Place is all cleaned up. I tried to leave most of the stuff intact. The only thing I couldn't really clean is this area, so I left this. I can scrap some of it, but the problem, as soon as you remove some of these things, you start getting a hole in the wall, looking into the void and all that stuff. So I left the centerpiece here. I did it along the edges, so that you have to leave that, otherwise it's gonna look weird. But you can see how clean everything is. I left most of the boxes and stuff. You can see the difference. It looks a little bit more normal now at the moment. You can look through there, it's all clean. So there we go. But yeah, I can't remove the blood stains though. But it's a big difference compared to what it was. And from my testing so far, it looks like it's working everywhere. So let's quickly get out of here. Okay, so we also cleaned up this area. You can see I took away more things. There was a whole bunch of dirt and shell things lying here, so that I got out of the way. And there's a big difference here now. This is all cleaned up, this area. I'm still considering trying to build a settlement on top of this parking area. Okay, we went down there. I cleaned up down this way. Now you can see the mod here that I've added. It adds all these extra trees and greens, all the trees that were dead and things like that. So instead of me now going to add trees, there's already things in there. Not sure why there would be a difference. Okay, this place is also cleaned up, and this is where we ended off, as here by the red rocket. So we're going to continue from here. I'm just trying to see now where to put this. There's Corvega in the background there. So I think we're going to do the red rocket and clean this area out. So let me deploy our mobile workshop here. Deploy it there. So if I open up this thing. Now if you go into a normal settlement and you make your way down here, you see all this, everything down here at the bottom. You make your way down. Usually when you get to about over here where the Raider and the Creation Club, there should be a little icon with a tree. That is for planting trees, but for some reason it only works in normal settlements. It doesn't work with the mobile workshop mod that I got here. That's why I added in the mod that does the trees automatically, so I can still scrap these trees. Well, the last time I checked, yes, there you go, I can scrap it as well if I don't want it anymore, and I can scrap more things. So we can get rid of the bus over there, get rid of all the, oh, don't want to scrap that. Phone booth, isn't this dirt on top here? Uh-oh, oops, what's going on? Why is the world acting all funny? See, mods gets very funny. Whoa, what the heck is going on? Okay, I don't know what's going on now. First time that's been happening. Because sometimes you get, what do you call it? Certain objects which you cannot scrap. But, I don't see why. What is going on here? There's something very strange happening here now all of a sudden. Why is this game acting strange? I did this whole place, redid the whole supermarket and everything on this side with no problems. So I don't know why it's glitching like this all of a sudden. Well, that's the one thing about doing with mods. Debris, trash, debris. So now we can try and get rid of something I never understood actually is you're taking away extra things that load in the world. So shouldn't your game be working better and not worse? Unless you open the void up or something. Okay, now let's see if I take this away. Any problems? No. What's that? Road. Sidewalk. Okay, nothing over there. So it takes away all this garbage. Everything cleaned up nicely. Okay, I'll leave that as it is, so at least it gives it a bit of look. Tire. Trash. Trash. Just all get out of here. See, now we're going to be careful as well. See, sometimes you get weird things like this now happening. Because technically this is supposed to be up against that somehow. Okay, well, since this is down, we can get rid of that. Barrel. So this is definitely going to make it easier for cleaning this place up. Or anywhere else I go. But just let me state again as well, be careful when you're scrapping things. Can I select this thing and replace it? Yes, I can actually. There we go. Okay, we can stick that back, get rid of that. Tires, that's a heck of a difference. And sometimes you can scrap some of the stuff on top of the counters like this as well. You just got to be careful. I will leave that as it is. See, I don't want to scrap every single little thing that you get. I'm trying to. Oops! No, I don't want to scrap it. Put it down there. I just want to clean things up. So I don't want to move things around or scrap every single table and make the whole world look empty, because then it's more work trying to fix things up later on, or if you want to build something, make it look nice again. just want to get rid of all the garbage. And look at the difference. Okay, so because normally you won't have bushes inside your shop or in your walls and things like that. So we just clean it up a little bit. Decals, nothing here. I suppose we can clean up the poor bus stop a little bit. Cross mount. It's a bit, I can't lift this thing. Okay, let's see if we can trim some of these bushes. Can I scrap this wire or not? Probably have to disable it completely. Oh look, there's a bus thing. I think let me just save here. That's another thing, do a save or quick save every couple of minutes. In case you do something wrong that you can go back to it. Okay, scrap that. I think I can scrap that. The Lucas sign I think I'll leave there. That adds a little more feeling to the area. I'll leave that as it is. Okay, well the cable can stay there. Let's carry on. Leave, scratch that. Okay, let's just change this to 12 again. So I've got more light to see what's going on because it gets very dark. Okay, bushes, come on. Edge. Now the thing is, I actually wanted to physically take this a step further and build, you know, replace all the lights. Now, because this is the light that you got in the game, replace all the lights and physically put lights on working around. But the thing is, as soon as you move your mobile workshop, then you delete everything you've built. So even if I try to remember not to move it, and I accidentally do it, all the workshops and the entire world that I put down, it's all going to get removed. So I think I want to leave that first, and then I'll just do the cleanups and the small things like that. And then maybe later on we can just go to each area and build on or whatever I need to do. Okay, I think that's part of the road. On the road, bus stop. Man, it feels so strange actually doing this now. Okay, what is this? Degree. Ah, and here's something I can't delete unless I do that first. Let's see. That. Trash. And there's obviously going to be certain areas which you might mess up on. So I'm just make sure that it's saved and then save. Now what happens if I delete this whole thing? What is it? Okay, there's nothing there. Sometimes you're going to find like a hole in the wall here. Okay, now for some reason... Oh, now this thing also something funny again. Okay. Let's take that. Okay, see, now the wall's doing its funny thing. Okay, now that's highlighted. Now, can I disable this? Let's see, disable this. Yes, okay, so that worked. That's out of the way. Okay, we've gone all the way around there. What's inside here? Is there anything inside here? It's a little shop. So that's closed off, that's closed off. Let's see about cleaning up the center part. Okay, well the light's busted, so we can get rid of that, get rid of that. Looks. Now the funny thing is, I used to be able to do these benches here, now I can't do the benches. So let's clean up some of the stuff. Okay, I'll leave the tree there. It would be nice if I could replace the lights. There's a grave or something over here. See, like this I couldn't scrap previously, and now I can scrap it. That's trash. Yeah, somebody buried somebody. I think I'll leave that as it is. Flag. Let's get rid of all these excess bushes around here. Debris. Oh, why is the wall doing that now? I would once just like to actually play a game without it glitching or something. Let's hope that the game can stick. Pile of leaves, get rid of that. Bicycle can go, bench can stay. Rid of the bush. Okay, looks like everything. Okay, the trees are fine there, I'll leave that. Saplings, lamp. The one can stay. So obviously no one has cut the lawn in about 200 years. All these buildings and stuff. Okay, now none of these raiders have respawned yet. Yeah, that one's broken. What's this? Trash. 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 Okay, that tree can stay. Okay, that's getting a little bit cleaner. Plank, shack plank. Don't know what shack that belongs to. Can I move this? No, I can't, so let's scrap it. All the bottles. Hold on. Did I just do something weird here now? Yeah, see now, look at that. Because of... I think it was probably that dirt pile that was lying here. Okay, well that's fine. I'll leave that as it is. Okay, the door can go. I think I'm out of range of my workshop. Save it. Okay, I need to move my workshop. Store that. Let's put the workshop down here. This is a cool little mod, this, you know, to be able to go wherever you need to go and what scrap stuff, and you can build basically anywhere. The only thing I don't like is that you, as I mentioned, as soon as you pack it up, it removes everything you've built. That's something, I don't know why the mod also did that. See, it does funny things like that, but we're gonna have to go with it. Get rid of that. I think I'm gonna leave that. That looks like it's something. Yeah, see, it's already got the hole beneath there. See, because when they were building the game, they had a whole bunch of holes, and the only way they could fix it was putting trash into it. That sounds very human, doesn't it? No. See, now that's part of that one, I think. So that we leave. I wonder if this is gonna... Okay, that one's safe. Push, trash. Debris. Man, what a difference. Okay, that I need to leave, that one. And usually the trash can all go. What is this? Oh no, did I just make a hole now or something? I think feral ghoul, scrap that. I think this is closing a hole up underneath here. Now you can see some of the stuff's already floating there, so I don't think I want to do that. Let's leave that one. It's a pretty deep one there, so let's leave that. See, it does funny things like that. Trash. Can I move this thing? No. Okay. If I can't move it, then I'll probably scrap it. Okay, so we've gone all the way through to there, down that way, around this way. Debris, decal, trash. See, they use it to cover this hole up. I don't know why, they don't just build it, finish it, and put the trash on top of it. Okay, this is a pretty big pile, this. Let me quickly save it. Go back in again. Just in case, let's see. Ah, they were lucky. See now there, you've got a full pavement and they put the trash on top of it. I don't know why they didn't do the same over there. Okay. Scrap the crap. Here's a decal or something here that can... Come on. Gotcha. Okay, clean up here, get rid of that. Oops. I think I just deleted, oh no. I just deleted a sidewalk. How bad? Oh no, that's a little bit... Oh no, okay, I'm gonna have to reload it. Okay, I reloaded now that save point. This is where we stopped. Let's quickly... this one we can get rid of. There, that can go. And then we went up here, and then I can take rid of the trash. Now see the sidewalk, it's highlighting the sidewalk beneath instead of the stuff on top. Okay, well, that's fine like that. What's going on here? Is this gonna do anything if I delete? Now this stuff you gotta be careful of. Oh, I'm outside the boulder area. Swimming pool deck. Off deck. How can this be a swimming pool deck? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, well, let's move on this way. Get rid of this. Trash. Sometimes my fingers are going faster than what I actually realize I'm doing, and then I delete something I don't want to delete. Debris. Okay. I'm a bit worried now if I try to delete this. What is it gonna do? So we're gonna have to do a little save over there. Where is this workshop of mine? Where am I at? Corvega. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to move my workshop. Okay, workshop moved. Now, let's see if we can continue clearing this place up a little bit. Why is this linked to that one? Trash. Okay. Okay, that's got to stay there. That stays. Check that one out now in a sec. That one. You can build a nice little house still inside of this parking lot. Okay, now Corvega's side, I've got to stay away from at the moment. We're going to leave that for another time. Okay, where was that other big badge thing I want? Yeah, this is what I wanted to check out. Okay, let's quickly just save it. Go back in again. Okay, now let's see. Take that. Okay, get down there. So far, so good. There's more debris. Okay, now that's fine. Looks like it's just something that fell down. Now I wonder, okay, what happens if I go up here? Table, trash. Oh, we can move actually in between these buildings. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff to clean. Oh no, you see there, look there. See, that's where the problem comes in sometimes. Now see, it's doing that. The inside of the buildings is going to be an issue. And we'll go ambush. So if we start deleting things on the inside, it's going to have an effect. So I think I might have to leave that. Even though I want to get rid of everything, it's going to actually cause more problems than it's helping. So let's try and stick with the roads and outside the buildings first. Is this a thing line here or what? There we go. Okay, so that's done. Let's move along this way. I wonder if this is going to be a good idea. Okay, that works out fine. Trash. Oh, no, not the floor. Okay, that looks alright. Trash. Okay, that can all stay as is. We don't move any of that stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I want to actually try and see for the next episode to start once one of our new settlements. To see how it goes. Okay, where's my workshop? Down there. Okay, that one's got to stay like that. That mustn't move. Get rid of this. This is it's a complete light. Trash, trash. Man, there's a lot of stuff around here. Let's see. That's right. Just the sound that these buildings make is really creepy sometimes. Yeah, I'm getting a chopper. Somebody has a chopper. Sounds like I've got company. Unless they're fighting the raiders. What the heck is going on here? Oh man, weather. Oh, and I'm outside my area. What's going on there? Bush. Trash. What the? Oh, that's one of the perks going crazy all of a sudden. Okay, well, we've come full circle and back here again. Change the weather. 1, 2, 3. 5, 3. There we go. Okay, that's fine like that. This is a big place. Trying to keep track of wherever I'm going is not actually easy. But obviously, you just have a look where all the dirt is. And you'll be fine. Okay, I don't have to scrap every single little thing. So, it's mostly the big dirt piles and stuff. Okay, that I'm gonna leave there. Like that. Trash. Okay, I need to move my thing. Okay, so let's save it. And now this chopper that's making a lot of noise, stored there. And then deploy it right here. Okay, now we can carry on. Clank, crash. Where did this car come from? All of a sudden they just started jumping around here. Okay, there's a barrel. Can get rid of this and that. Okay, I'm wondering now what would happen if I delete this. These walls. These shack walls here. Okay, jungle, scrap it. Wow, what a difference. Okay, let's do that. And jump wall. Just look at that. It's open, normal. Okay, the wall's acting more funny again. Crash, crash, crash. Come on, I like the bush. Okay, gets the bush out the way. Okay, so far so good. I think I'm gonna leave that one. I wonder if people ever build cars and things again in this world. Safe car. Okay, tires, crash, bush. I nearly deleted that building. People scrapped everything. Okay, no. Oh no, here's a car I can't scrap. Or am I out of my range? I might be out of my range. Landmines. Okay, where is my... This is the apartments. Workshop or somewhere down this way, I don't know where. This place is big. Okay, well you can see it on your map. Barrels, I like these barrels are nice. Okay, trash. Now I wonder, will this be a good idea? I can take that part off, but I can't take this part off. So I think I'm just gonna leave that. Oh no, see now that happens. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload the last checkpoint. Okay, where did we stop now? Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. Where was I? It's almost as if they built places up and they had gaps they didn't know how to fill up, and then all they did is put trash over it. You would think you would do the framework of the whole wall, put all the buildings in, and then apply your trash and things afterwards. But apparently that is not the way they did it. Feral Bull, you can go. Okay, I'm gonna leave all of this. I'm not gonna take this out. That's all fine, look at it easier. Because if we start removing this stuff, we're gonna have holes in the world. So let's leave that. Okay, that goes that way. And then we can get rid of some of this stuff. Skeletons. Trash. Stain. Trash. This chopper is really annoying actually. Okay. Trash. Pot. That one. Now I wonder how bad you would be if I take you out. I think some of these big things like this I'm gonna have to leave because it looks like most of them are just covering up holes that the devs didn't want to build finished. Trash. Oh, outside the build area. Okay, we were there, so that's fine. I think that one can go. Man, this is a lot of work actually. Where did I leave my thing? Somewhere. Okay, that's staying as it is. I think we have to save, yeah. See now the world's playing all funny now again. That's usually when a game crashes when it starts doing things like that. Now this is outside the Lexington area. What's down here? The heck? Was that a... Oh, that's the brother with that side. There's a couple of things I suppose we couldn't get rid of over here. Let's see. Okay, workshop. Store it. And deploy it here. Let's get rid of some of the poor dead people that have been laying here for 200 years. Okay, suitcase can go, suitcase can go. That's a little patch over there, it's fine. See, some of these things you can clean up. Now, if we could get a settlement in here, you got a nice place to build. Okay, this is fine. Now the world's loading thing is a bit funny. I'm wondering what this place will look like if I remove this tree mod. At least I guess it adds more stuff to it. It's a pretty big file actually. But now look at the world's flickering. See, that's not something I want. Otherwise I might have to trim down this mod a bit. Let's see if there's anything that's causing too much performance issues. Shopping cart. Okay, that's nothing left of that place. Let's find out that. Nothing back there. Sidewalk or trash. Now I haven't been here yet, have I? Ah, looks like we've got some raiders running around. What's going on here? I don't think I've been here yet. Excuse me. She shot herself. She tried shooting me and then shot herself. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let's quickly store that. I'm thinking my thing should be on guard mode so I don't have any issues with people. Let's take that. Let's deploy the workshop. Oh, okay, now can I scrap this lady? There we go. I think I've got a lot of stuff on me actually I want to get rid of. Let's see here. Mines, get rid of that. Don't want that. Got all my other things. And for those who don't know, if you're watching this now for the first time, I took my last playthrough where I completed the game and did everything, and I just continued from that and then started this building playthrough thing. Because obviously I had everything was unlocked, all the settlements, everything was done, so we're rebuilding from this point onwards. Let's just see if there's anything I need to get rid of. I still got a glitch where I can't store this stuff. I've got a couple of books still on my inventory here. Okay, and there's nothing to do there. Store all the junk. There we go. Save that. I'm trying to think now if I'm... Okay, so that's the edge. We went down that way. We've gone down there. We've been down to here. I think this is a place I haven't been yet. Ah yes, I was still cleaning this place up. Let's quickly deploy here. Yeah, tables and chairs can stay. Trash, trash. Okay, I think I'll leave the sleeping bags. Okay, this chopper is really getting annoying now. Let's see, come on. Trash. There's a lot of trash here. Okay, that can go. Debris there. Trash, trash. Now move this thing. No, can't move it, so I'm gonna scrap it. Okay, so that can go, that can all stay. Chair, strawberry stuff. So if anybody wants to go for a swim, let's see if you can put your table, trash. Won't get to that piece, so let's leave it. Okay, let's go this way. Is this everything or is there more? Oh, here's a couple of things. Let's see. You can go, you can go. I wonder if I should leave this fence or I think I'm going to leave it. Because it's not something I can replace, then I'm going to leave it. Skeleton. I should take these bulldozers out or not. Yeah, all barrels. There's a mist of something. What's floating in the air? I think I'm going to leave these bulldozers here. Looks like a little construction site happening here. Okay, what's going on here? There's a lot of stuff here, but I think if I delete this stuff, it's gonna actually cause more problems than it's gonna fix. I think I'll leave that. Bush. Okay, Bench. What do we have here? Green stuff everywhere. Just clean it up a little bit. It's a playground, yes. Beach. Okay, that's out the way. What is this? Thanks. Okay, we'll leave the swing. Don't see anything else. H can go. H. Trash. That can go. I'll move the dustbin, so you go. I was just about to say I heard something. So can I reach that thing? Scrap.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, how do I get up here? Get rid of these guys.
It's called shooting straight, rookie.
See, is this where we're going? I'm supposed to actually be in guard mode, so I don't have to worry about these guys. So, let's have a look. Delete all your stuff. Sandbags can go. Okay, there's a hole there, so I'll leave that, and that can stay as it is. Delete that dude. Okay, is there anything else interesting? Yeah, no, that can stay as it is. Cool. We're gonna leave. I think I'm gonna leave all of this. Most of this in here. Because this is probably covering up a hole or something. That can stay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. It's fine. That's where we were now a second ago. Let's see, anything here? No. Okay, this is right on the edge of Lexington. Oh, outside the build area. Okay, so that's as far as I can go that way. I think we've pretty much done the whole thing. Isn't this the super duper mod this side now? Butchers. Come on. Ah, outside the ball area, that's why it's not working. Okay, there's not much else actually inside here. Let's see, where's this hole? A little bit of trash. Okay, now this is fine like this. I don't want to change anything there. Okay, I think I need to move my workshop. Okay, save that. Okay, close the workshop and then redeploy it. Let's see. Okay, all can go. Trash, trash, trash. Now see, now this doesn't make sense what they did here. They put the trash there to close that up. Okay, bike, you can go so. Let's get rid of that. Unfinished work. Okay, that's a solid light. Okay, we've been down there. Okay, why is it so dark here now? There we go, that's better. Okay, we've been down here. This is, yeah, here's the super duper mod. I think we've been everywhere. The whole central part I think is done. Some of the edging that needs to get done though. Okay, so we've been down there, we were down there. Get that piece out. I think we can take care of some of the small pieces here. Okay, I'll leave that. That's fine. Okay, all the street lamps. You can go. Okay, that's the parking lot, I think. That's the building. Yeah, that's the building. Okay. There's nothing else here. That's the wilderness. Let's have a look. Okay, so we came down here. This is now the edge of Lexington. We were down there. Okay, I think this area we're going to do a couple of things here. So we're going to have to deploy our workshop again. Let's get rid of some of these things. Blank, trash, dead. Thin out some of the bushes. Open things up a little bit. Some leaves, quark can go. Okay, been there. Been there, done that. Trash, okay, you can stay there. You actually mix all of the rest of the ground in there, really. Dead tree, you can go. Tree, bush, tree, bush, bush. Okay, that's fine. You don't want to take away too much as well and make the place look a little bit too empty. I swear that bird was like moving a second ago. It really looked like a flamingo was moving. Okay, I'm gonna leave the wheelchair there. It's part of the decorations. Can I move these chairs? I can. The thing is, I can probably move it, but can I actually place this thing? Okay, because some areas you go to and you do this, then you can't actually put it anywhere else because you can't build in the area. Okay, that's a normal tree. Everything else looks fine down there. Oh man. Trash, trash. Wheelchair, I can't do anything with it, so I'm gonna scrap it. And by the time I'm done here, people can start moving into this place. I need to check inside there. I'll leave that as it is. Okay, it's not scrappable from this side. Try to remember what is the name of this place. I think there's a little bit of backstory. I think with this. This is or was a old age home or a home for the elderly. I don't know how they got the planks to do that. Okay, this is all fine. I'm going to leave that. Office papers. I swear there's probably more general clutter in this world than there are NPCs. Okay, I'm going to leave that. I don't suppose I can... No, can't put the door back on again. Trash, trash. I think I'm going to leave the door there. It adds to the feeling. It feels good to see this place clean up a little bit. Sorry, old-timer. At least I think it's an old-timer. Rest in peace. And I see now there's a hole in there. Okay, well, there's just a hole in the floor, so that's fine. It's not too bad. Okay, trash around here. Oh, okay, I need to open that up, I think. Trash. Actually, can't wait to start building some settlements. Okay, that's looking good. Vines. Can I get onto the vine? There we go. Okay, that's looking good. What happened in here? Branch pile. Roots. I think I can get rid of this. Okay, I'll leave the barrel. Okay, and the trees can stay. The roots are really all over the place. Okay. That's fine. That's a can't move. Where is this other thing we've sawn on? There we go. Okay, what's the story here? Into a lock. I have been here before.
Nice.
Just don't remember what was the story here. Okay, that. Okay, there's all the trash. Rest in peace, my friend. Let's put the bottles in there. But it doesn't go into the holes, but okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, now there was another door here somewhere. There we go. I don't know if this goes. Where does this door go to?
Yes.
Ah, I hear a generator. Maybe there's a... I think there's a secret room or something down here. Don't remember. Shelf, trash, trash, trash. I think let's get rid of all of this. That can go, that can go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Okay, what's going on down here? Trash. There's a fusion core I missed. Coffin with no one in it. Okay, now this. Okay, now this is here for a reason. Don't know why there's a coffin. Let's get rid of the coffin, but in the boxes. I'm gonna leave that there because I think that's covering up a hole. 6, I can delete that, but I can't delete this. So that might leave a hole there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm not gonna worry about that. So if somebody wants to come steal the fusion core there, they can do that. Okay, that's... What was the name of this place? I'm trying to remember what the name was. Sandy or something. Oh, Mystic Pines. Okay. There we go. Mystic Pines. I think we have done the entire area if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly do that. Okay, so that is the super duper mark there. Let's check down here. Okay, we got the edge of Lexington. Ooh, how am I going to get on top of these bridges? Otherwise I'm going to have to fly myself up there to clean everything up. I wish there was a way we could like fix it, you know, it's physically go and replace the road a bit like those holes. Give an option that says repair and then it just repairs everything, so then all the bridges can be fixed. Now that would be cool, and you can build on top of it and things like that. Okay, Lexington Apartments. Okay, this side we've done. Why is... That's strange, that's a far over thing that. Okay, let's check what else is there around here. These little houses. Okay, so let's still leave that. What is that? Oh, it's Brotherhood. Okay, since I'm here, let's just quickly clean up some of the stuff that's here. Make the road look a little bit better. Okay, so that goes that way. And a lot of trash lying around here. telephone pole. Some trash over there. I wonder if I can I scrap a bug while it's flying. Oops. Damn, I just deleted the road. Nope, no one hit. Reload it. Okay, fire. Oh, tire. Where's that other tire? This is the first tire I think I've seen that's actually got the rim inside of it. Okay, now I've got to be careful what I'm selecting here. Okay, telephone pole. Not the road. Okay, car. The plank. Okay, that goes a bit further down there, so that's fine. Some tires, some trash. Let's clean up this. Man, that looks nasty. Tire, car. What is with his brother? What the heck are they up to? Okay, barrel. Getting rid of all the radioactive stuff. This water you definitely do not want to drink. Mist. Tire. Tire. That's better. Can I get rid of this mist? Come on, we clean the water out. Apparently I can delete the water as well. Right, there we go. Mist. There we go, no more mist. That looks much cleaner. Okay, let's see. So that's Lexington. This is somewhere else. I think that is gonna be it. I wonder if I gotta pick up that other. Whoa! Is the other game's acting all funny now again? Holy moly! Let's see, where is that other workshop? Do I need to collect it? Doesn't look like it. It was down there, wasn't it? Let's just check. Okay, no, there's nothing there. Okay. Well, I think that is Lexington area complete except for Corvega. That's a whole separate thing. Corvega is that side. So that's going to be an area on by itself. Try and clean up that one. We've been everywhere down here in the center. There's the central courtyard area. Okay, Corvega on the left. We've been down there, we've been up there, we've been there. There's the red rocket. Okay, this is the end of this area. That is it. That is Lexington itself. This area is done. Cool. Okay, guys. We're going to leave it there for this episode. That was a very educational episode, I would say. I actually learned a couple of things now while we were doing this. Hopefully you did too. Yeah, that's it. I'll be seeing you guys in our next episode. Cheers.